Hello my friends and family on YouTube, and welcome back to the Plant Abundance YouTube channel. It's a glorious day, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm able to get back on my account. A lot of folks wondering what happened to me. Where did I go? Well, let me bring you up to speed. Quite some time ago, it was almost 3 months I believe, took a little short break from the channel. I think that's healthy, at least in my case, to recalibrate, get those creative juices flowing again so I can bring you guys the best content. Well, during my time away, I had some computer problems. My computer crashed on me. And seeing as it was several years old, I went out and I bought a new computer. And guess what? When I connected that computer to the internet and tried to log into my Google account, access denied. It couldn't recognize me anymore. And due to my own fault, having not updated my account information and settings, it was unable to verify me. So something very frustrating about this whole ordeal is that believe it or not, there's absolutely nobody that you can contact through the Google Corporation. There's no human being that you can call, that you can fax, anything like that. I tried everything, trust me. I've been at this for quite some time, and it's been, like I said, extremely frustrating. But due to the blessings of the seasons, you could say, today I was able to get my old computer up and running and get back into my account. Quickly updated those settings so this never happens again. But I'm just feeling great, even though I'm a bit under the weather. I'm just happy to be with you guys. I want to thank everybody for sticking with me. Everyone who sent me messages, comments on the channel. I was able to read those through my email account, but I couldn't respond, so I apologize for that. But I want to thank all of the comments, and for those of you who had concerns, wondering if I was okay and everything, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. And you know, sometimes you don't know what you got till it's gone. Well, I've always known how special this community is, but when it was gone and I wasn't able to access the account, man, that was really hard. And I realized that together, you know, we're in this together. You guys have been following along the journey. A lot of you guys have been with me for many, many years. And we're approaching year 8 of this food forest project. A lot of exciting things going to be coming down the pike for the new year. And I hope everybody's ready for an abundant new year. Just try to filter out all negativity going on around us in this world. It's not worth it. Instead, just get out into the garden, plant some seeds, put some fruit trees in the ground, and connect with nature. That's where it's at. And eat that food, that healthy, nutritious, life-giving food. It's just a blessing that we get, the reward we get from the effort. I'm going to give you a quick look around the food forest right now. It is December 21st, 2018, and that's my neighbor's dog. I'm sure they'll quiet down here in a moment, but we'll just take a little gander. I haven't actually been doing all that much work out here, but there's still plenty of times where I wanted to connect with you guys and share with you what's going on. Here we've got a dino tree kale plant that was planted earlier this year in the summertime, and you can see how much it's taken off now with this cooler weather we've been having and finally getting some rains in. All the greens have really begun to take off. All the fruit trees, like the pear tree here, are all dormant at this point. That is with the exception of my citrus trees and the loquat that you can see here. This loquat is just loaded with flowers, and even at this time of the year we're getting bees pollinating these flowers, but this tree is going to be loaded down with fruits coming soon. Absolutely love the loquat, and this tree in the past has put off some nice decent sized fruit, so there you go. Looking forward to that. You can see here we've got some more dino tree kale. These were grown not too long ago, and just check it out. I mean, abundant large leaves. These plants are extremely healthy. There's so many cuttings I could be taking off of them. I've been letting them just go without doing much harvesting, but I'm going to start harvesting now and doing my sautés and maybe some kale chips and definitely smoothies, that sort of thing. Still got to do some work here on the hugelkultur mounds. It's time every year in the winter. I like to do my winterizing of hugelkultur mounds and rebuild them up. Like to put some nice mulch on there. Add some compost and that sort of thing, and also perhaps pluck out some of the annuals that I had growing. But you can see again we've got purple tree collards and abundant tree kale and things still growing just wonderfully on these mounds. This is what the food forest is looking like right now. There's still a lot growing on, believe it or not. We've got some citrus over here. Got some carrots down here. Still harvesting carrots. Check it out. The merit collards are just starting to boom back out again. So I've been harvesting some oranges off of this navel here. We're getting a nice little crop this year. Absolutely delicious. There's nothing like fresh, ripe fruit picked right off the tree, grown in your yard, and have yourself a little snack, a little vitamin C boost. You can see the wisteria has lost most of its leaves now. Getting ready to do a pruning on these shrubs here. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of kumquats coming online. There's one starting to ripen up, but lots of little baby fruits. It's a nice Christmas time tree. Look like little ornaments growing on there. But not a whole lot to show. You know, we are in the winter season, and this is the time to prepare and get ready for the upcoming season. Like I said, there is a lot that I'm going to be doing. Alice and I have been working quite hard, trying to create more abundance, and we want to filter some of our hard work back into this garden and expand on this project, so it's going to continue to become more and more abundant. You can see we've got some leftover pomegranates here. Been leaving these ones just for the birds to hollow out, which they've done a good job at doing. We got mushrooms popping up everywhere. These aren't edible mushrooms here, but they are decomposers. They really help to break down wood chips and create some nice soil for us to continue to grow in. Underneath all my different perennial green plants, you see what almost looks like clover. These are all seeds that dropped off the plant and just sprouting hundreds, thousands of new plants. We'll thin those out, maybe transplant some of them. But this is an amazing development. I've never seen so many sprouts in the past for my perennial greens. Let's go into the chicken run here. I'll show you some more examples of that. But just look at the greens here, guys. This is like plant it and forget it and let it go and let it grow and come out and harvest. And it's one of the easiest things you can do. If you live in a temperate climate, these perennial greens that I share with you on the channel will grow year-round with virtually pretty much no effort. You don't have to fertilize it. They can go without watering for quite some time throughout the summer. But yeah, check out all these little greens growing. I mean, this is like, you could harvest these as microgreens as well. And we got the artichoke coming back here. And there's a lot of work to be done, like I said. Still got sunchokes in the ground. They're just storing there in the soil, ready for us to harvest at any time. There's Brussels sprouts to harvest over there. I pretty much let those go throughout the summer. And unbelievably, once we got some rains coming in, they took off. We got some nice Brussels sprouts over there to harvest. There's a potato patch down there with a bunch of healthy greens. We haven't really gotten all that cold. I think the coldest we've got just into the upper 30s. So you can see the chickens are enjoying the day. They've been avoiding the chicken hawk flying overhead today. What's pretty cool is the crow likes to come around, or the group of crows, and scare the chicken hawk away. Wish I could have captured that, but I've seen it several times. Got more perennial greens here just taking off with all these sprouts down here at the base. Fish pond's still doing well. Fish are healthy, happy, getting larger. A lot of the plants have died back for the season, so I've removed some of them. But I still come out here on a daily basis, feed the fish, just take a moment to meditate and enjoy what I've created back here. Pulled a nice squash and pumpkin harvest this year. Still several of them just sitting outside. Not quite sure what we're going to do with all these. Probably just crack them open for seed. But let's open up this orange. I want to, of course, share with you the freshness. Wow. pick up that mist just coming right off this orange. Oh, it smells so good. Oops, just drop these peels right on the ground. Let them decompose. All right. Yum. No seeds. Awesome. Definitely want to eat the pith. There is a lot of nutrition in that. Check out the chanchuda kale, the Portuguese kale. Coming back with a vengeance. It's another plant I let go to seed. Collected not all that many seeds, but enough to grow a nice large crop next year. Here's another beautiful patch of perennial greens. These are all volunteers. Got some new and interesting varieties emerging all the time. And as I continue on with this project, I will continue to collect and proliferate those that are the most abundant and tasty, and try to share that with you best I can. More dino tree kale over here. None of these are staked up, so they're kind of, you know, turning into more of a hedge than a tree. It's another way to do it. You can see the cardoon here, which died back some time ago. Got a bunch of new plants emerging here at the base. There's probably about 8 or 9. I'm going to be separating those out and transplanting them. But another wonderful plant that continues staying live, green, and healthy looking throughout the winter here. I'm also getting ready to go ahead and collect all of my calabash gourds. Let these fully mature on the vine and get to a point where they've become pretty light now. As they've dried out, I'm going to be collecting seeds. Let me show you some of the other examples of these calabash. There's another one growing here inside this tomato cage. And another big guy here. We ate so many of these throughout the season. One of our favorite vegetables, also known in Tagalog as opo. Here's another one. See, we got some yarrow coming up here. Well, that's going to do it for now. Just a quick check-in, let you guys know what was going on, and give you guys a quick glimpse at what the food forest is looking like here in December. But get ready, a lot more videos coming. Project is going to expand, and I can't wait to share and connect with you guys for the new year. If I don't talk to you before, have yourself a wonderful Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, otherwise just happy holidays to all of you, and we'll see you again soon. Take care, everybody.